I challenge you for the next 90 days to commit to the Proverbs 31 Woman Challenge. If you want to become more productive, upgrade your habits, work on your mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional well-being, develop confidence from the inside out, and finally become the woman God created you to be, then this challenge is for you. Hey friend, I'm Samantha. I'm an author, personal development coach, and faith-based content creator. And for the next 90 days, I am committing to the Proverbs 31 Woman Challenge. We just started a new year, and there is no better time to reset, align, and build who you are from the inside out than right now. This challenge is for you if you feel disconnected from yourself, if you feel far from who you want to be, if you know you're capable of more, but you're unsure where to even start. If you want to grow into the most authentic, grounded version of you, this challenge is all about coming home to yourself. The Proverbs 31 Woman Challenge is 90 days of intentionally becoming a woman of godly character. This challenge is your chance to intentionally build the identity, mindset, and habits that shape you into the woman you are meant to become. So for the next 90 days, we'll be working on our mental health, spiritual health, physical health, emotional well-being, our character, and our habits. The next 90 days can change your life because it has the potential to change you. So many of us want to become who God created us to be. When you start working on yourself, you become the kind of person that can handle what you've been asking for. That's why this challenge is so important. It will stretch you, it will grow you, and it will require you to work on yourself in the best way. Personal growth is the cornerstone of promotion. If you want a promotion in life, you have to become the person who can handle it. Wouldn't it be irresponsible to step into a position that you have no experience in? You wouldn't know what to do once you got there. But the good news is this is your preparation season. Your desire might be a dream job, a business, a financial goal, a ministry, and you prepare for it now by working on you. Because growing as a person is a prerequisite to having the life you want. So this is the perfect time to start. This challenge is more than just eating healthy, waking up early, and exercising. Usually when women do this challenge, they only focus on sticking to a routine. But I wanted to take it a step further. Instead of just focusing on habits, we are focusing on our inner and our outer life. I'm personally doing this challenge because my commitment this year is to be more authentic, grounded, and at peace with myself and God. That's why we're prioritizing not just habits, but mental health, spiritual health, emotional well-being, and physical health. We're not just sticking to a routine. We are going to learn how to take care of ourselves from the inside out. There is something in this year that God has for you, and you will only be able to handle it in a responsible way if you prepare yourself now. This is not just about building habits. This is about disciplining ourselves from the inside out. This is about being aware of who we are inside, our thoughts, our words, how we treat ourselves, how we treat other people. This is an entire overhaul of our lives. You have the freedom to make this challenge work for you. So why 90 days? 90 days is the optimal amount of time to see real, lasting change. We want these habits to stick, not just as a routine, but as a way of life. You've been one way for a long time. So real change requires commitment. I'm starting this challenge Monday, January 5th, 2026 until Sunday, April 5th, 2026. I'll be documenting my journey, so subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss it. I'm personally doing this challenge to stretch, challenge, and grow into a better version of me. So many of us are far from ourselves. We don't know who we are, and as a result, we struggle with identity, self-doubt, and trust. We listen to everything around us instead of what's inside. and we end up far from the path that we're meant to be on. I truly believe God speaks to us, but we don't take the time to listen to our intuition and let his inner voice guide us. So let me ask you, what has God told you to do that you haven't started yet? How long ago did he tell you that? What have you always wanted to do that you say that you don't have time for? Maybe it's starting a side hustle. Maybe it's starting a ministry. Maybe it's teaching people something you're already good at. During this challenge, we are going to spend at least 1 hour a day working on our God-given goals and dreams. 1 hour a day for 90 days is 90 hours you spend building something that can change your life. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting until everything feels perfect. We are done with that. We are done trying to be perfect. Stop overthinking, which we are also going to work on during this challenge, and start moving. And this is your fresh start. Your experiences and the way that you see life have the power to positively affect other people in a way no one else can. But our insecurities, our fears, our worries tell us that we're always lacking something. No more. Let this year be the year that enough is enough. Let this year be the year that you believe you're chosen, set apart, and lacking nothing. Let this be the year you become the most authentic, confident, peaceful version of yourself. Welcome to the new you. Some things I'm personally prioritizing in this challenge include breath work, meditation, spending time outside, exercise, stretching, movement, taking vitamins that I know my body needs, eating healthy, journaling, being honest with God and honest with myself, Bible study, prayer, and worship. I'm also prioritizing believing in myself, thinking positively, being mindful of how I speak to myself and how I speak to my loved ones, being more present and grounded, and kicking negative self-talk to the curb. And like I said, you have the free will to make this challenge what you need it to be. This is about doing things that you know you need. Something I really enjoy doing that I know I need is meditation. You may feel like you don't need that. Maybe you need to work on your breath. Maybe you need to just be still and quiet and spend some time just sitting. Whatever works for you, do more of those things. I want to change the way I think, communicate, and act so I can live more at peace and at ease within myself. Because this challenge is about developing confidence, a new identity, and authenticity, it's about prioritizing your inner conviction that says, I can be more, and finally believing in the person that you know deep down inside you can become. If you'd like to join this challenge, which I hope that you do, I want to invite you to join my Facebook group. I'm not teaching you this from a place of having it all figured out. I'm walking through this in real time with you. I'm growing, learning, and rebuilding myself right alongside you. Some days will feel better than other days. Some days will be uncomfortable. Some days will be messy. But we are not doing this alone. We're doing this together. And being together makes a huge difference. I need you. I need you to walk with me through this. I need somebody to come alongside of me and walk this out with me because I don't want to be alone either. Even if you find this video months from now, you can still join. Hop into the group and comment, I'm starting the Proverbs 31 90-day challenge. The link to the Facebook group to join is below. The challenge is divided into two parts: character development, which is our inner life, and our habits and routines, which is our outer life. Because true transformation has to come from both. Our inner life includes our mental health, our spiritual health, our emotional well-being. So during this challenge, we're going to practice things like being kind to how we talk to ourselves, overcoming limiting beliefs, calming our anxieties, fears, and worries, developing confidence and trust within ourselves, thinking positively, enough with the negativity, and maintaining a good attitude. Our outer life includes our daily habits and routines. This is how we treat other people, choosing not to argue or yell with our loved ones. Who needs help with that? I do. I do. Can I be honest? Helping others in simple ways, dressing nicely and taking care of our skin, our hair, our nails. And like I mentioned earlier, spending 1 hour on our God-given goal or dream daily. We are letting go of negativity and self-doubt, and we are becoming more intentional in how we think, speak, and act. The Proverbs 31 woman is respectful. So we're choosing patience, kindness, and respect in how we speak to others and how we speak to ourselves. She serves others. We are getting out of our own heads and looking for simple, meaning ways to help other people and give back. She takes care of herself. We are caring for our body, our appearance, and our health. The Proverbs 31 woman speaks wisdom. So no more negative self-talk, no more gossip, no speaking against your life, no tearing yourself or others down. Words are like seeds, and the Bible says that they have the power to either give life or destroy. Life and death are in the power of our tongue. So we need to be able to, we need to learn how to control our tongue. I need help with that. You know, I can get negative when I don't see anything working for me. I can get depressed and down and all up in my feelings. And I know that I need to work on that. And how many of us need to work on calming our mind? How many of us need to stop being so anxious and afraid and trying to be perfect all the time? The Proverbs 31 woman is resourceful. She works on the things that God has given her and uses it to her advantage. This is when our spending an hour a day on our dreams and goals comes into play in this challenge. So those were our character guidelines. We want to be respectful. We want to work on the things that God has called us to work on. We want to speak wisdom. We want to take care of our appearance, and we want to work to serve other people in small, meaningful ways. Now on to our habits and routines. During this challenge, you are going to wake up at least 1 hour before you usually do. So if you are waking up at 7 right now, you're going to start waking up at 6. We are going to prioritize moving our body for at least 20 to 30 minutes so that we can get some exercise in throughout the day. Anything that makes you feel good, whether that's stretching, running, Pilates, yoga, whatever it may be, 20 to 30 minutes of some physical exercise. We also want to track our finances so that we can spend our money intentionally. When you track your expenses, you know where you're putting most of your money. And maybe there are certain things that tracking your expenses will actually help you to see. Maybe you're spending too much money on food outside or coffees in the morning or whatever it is that you may be overindulging in. Tracking your expenses will help you do that. And this is optional if you want to do this, but I am going to be doing this. And the last habit and routine is to spend 1 hour a day on our God-given dream or goal. If you're wondering what this routine could actually look like for you, it could be waking up at 6 a.m., stretching your body for at least 20 minutes, grabbing your Bible, doing some Bible study, putting on headphones, meditating, sitting in silence, or doing some breath work. You could also go outside for a run, come back, take a shower, and do the work that you normally do throughout the day. Either you can spend that 1 hour in the morning or in the evening on your God-given goal or dream. You have the free will to make this challenge work for you. I know this may seem like a lot, and you may be wondering, well, where do I start? I've created a free PDF download for you that is a tracker and planner that really guides you on how to make this challenge work for you. I will leave it in the description box below. It is completely free. Remember that this is a challenge, so it won't be easy. You will mess up. Life is messy. Relationships are messy. This is not about being perfect. This is about being intentional and growing in our character. If you've been waiting for a fresh start, then this is it. You don't need more time. You don't need more motivation. You just need a decision that you are going to spend this next 90 days working on yourself. This is a decision to slow down and take yourself seriously. to finally give yourself the consistency, the nurturing, and the care that you deserve. Don't forget to join the community. Click the link in the description box below to get the PDF and join the Facebook group. We are in this together, and I am sure that I am going to do this many, many more times, not just this 90 days. I'm very excited and nervous about doing this challenge, but I know that it is going to stretch me, grow me, and I am so excited to see the results. And I am so excited for you to join me and for us to come alongside of each other and do this together. I can't wait to see your progress and mine. Subscribe to my channel so that we don't lose each other. Like this video if it inspired you, and I will see you in the community. Bye.